Mr. Satya N. Gupta, Chairman, Blockchain for Productivity Forum, to kindly join us, sir, on stage and share your valuable knowledge and your expertise on the topic convergence of blockchain and IPv6, that is creating a phygital product for the society. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for our notable keynote speaker. Lots of networking, lots of good collaboration is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a platform where smart minds meet together to create a cultural and a technological revolution. And here we are. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's indeed a great pleasure and honor to be invited here in the Gujarat first blockchain conference to make a presentation on a topic, of course, that is slightly different than what we have been listening since morning about the blockchain as a technology. But as you know, blockchain have few different names. One of that I can tell you is distributed ledger technology. What is the other one? Anybody can tell what is the other name of blockchain? Yeah, that is called Internet of Value. The blockchain is a type of internet of value. You all know about the IoT, Internet of Things. So blockchain is Internet of Value. Actually, my presentation is, and it will be just 10 minutes, about the convergence of blockchain. That is the main thing. And the new internet. The new internet is also called Internet Protocol version 6 actually. And then IoT, AI, and there is another technology, data space. The time will be very limited, so I will be talking more about the convergence of blockchain and IPv6. And since morning we are listening about the infrastructure, the physical infrastructure, virtual infrastructure, and because blockchain is also an internet, so this also needs an infrastructure actually. Though blockchain creates infrastructure, but for creating the infrastructure, blockchain also needs the infrastructure because it is internet. And what is that infrastructure? That is what I will be bringing. It will be a combination of physical and digital infrastructure. We all know about digital infrastructure in G20 also. The digital public infrastructure group was actually coined, and that is what they are talking. But that is all about the software part of it. But for software to run, you need hardware, and that is the physical part of the infrastructure. In the OSI model of internet, the 7 layers, the blockchain has 5 layers. Actually, they have clubbed few of the layers. The first 2 layers, the physical infrastructure layer and the data layer, and we will convert club together, and that is what I call phygital actually. And finally, with the blockchain being made use of, in addition to AI and IoT, you can convert the digital public infrastructure as phygital public good. That is a new thing, and that is the future of internet as well as the future of blockchain, the phygital public good. So let me start if it works. I have to now what slides when what is required for that. This pen should work. Oh yeah, it has already started working. This yeah. So this is a little bit about the physical part of the infrastructure. We all know for internet, you all please know. And the last line is the digital public infrastructure, what we have been talking since morning, and India is a leader in that part. But which one to use? Yeah, and this is something different. So just to tell you, in India we have about 37 lakhs kilometers of optic fiber. And what is happening actually, we are talking about the infrastructure and also decentralized infrastructure. In the era of blockchain, everything has to be decentralized. So here also, luckily this infrastructure is physically decentralized, fragmented, but actually it is not decentralized in the term of what decentralization means in blockchain. As you know, there is a distributed infrastructure and there is a decentralized. The meaning of decentralized infrastructure is its control should be decentralized. There should be a no common control. That is what. At the moment, that is not the case. Actually, about 7-8 players only are controlling all the infrastructure, and that is the main, you can say, disadvantage of such kind of governance or some kind of management. So by using blockchain along with the internet, we can have a decentralized infrastructure as a foundation for the blockchain itself. So here blockchain will help to create a foundational infrastructure for itself. Though blockchain was also named as a foundational infrastructure, but this also needs a backbone kind of thing. So this is what I mentioned actually, and how blockchain will help in this. I'll immediately come at that. A lot of concepts are given here, so I'll not be talking about all those concepts. We will go for mainly the blockchain part of it actually. And as I mentioned, the blockchain is also called Internet of Value. Since morning we are talking about that, but just as a revision, what is blockchain and how it works is shown here, and basically it brings transparency, traceability and trust, and it is a decentralized one actually. And these are the 5 pillars, just to bring all of you at the same level. These 5 pillars are very important. Blockchain, actually blockchain is not just a single technology, it's a technology of technology, and these 5 are very, very important. Cryptography, hash function, consensus algorithm, and decentralized processing and distributed technology, all these 5 of them. And then they can be shown in the form of so as I mentioned, we are talking about the Internet of Value. So 5 layers, and the first 2 layers are the same that what I have talked. Then there is a network layer, and network layer is what supported here by IPv6, because IPv6 have almost infinite address, so you can give address to anybody, anything actually, IoT and all that. So that is there, and then your standard blockchain layer is there, and on top of that 2 layers are clubbed together, application and presentation layer, and that is what has been talked since morning actually. So I will be talking about the down layer and about the smart contract which will be used here, one of the attributes of blockchain, and that also has been talked about actually. Smart contract is basically automation of any contract actually, and even if it is peer-to-peer or multi-agency contract, so it is automating that and removing all the discrepancy of the conventional contract. And then we are using here, and that is most important thing actually here, we are using the concept of blockchain cooperative. This is taken from the DAO attribute of blockchain, the decentralized autonomous organization. Decentralized autonomous organization means it is no central controller, it is all decentralized, and this is the cooperative. And I have taken this learning from Gujarat itself actually. I started my career in Gujarat 40 years back, and that time the Amul had just come at Anand, and they were the milk cooperative actually. The cooperative movement started from there. Exactly the DAO or the blockchain cooperative is same concept actually. Creating a trust of the cooperative, the governance structure will not be a single man or single agency governance. Everyone will be governance. And this is what we have taken from the blockchain actually for this concept. And IPv6, as I mentioned, is the new internet. It has almost infinite address space. Actually, the IPv4, which was there earlier, it is exhausted. Its addresses are exhausted. They are being reused, duplicated, and through NAT, all those features have gone away if you use IPv6. So if blockchain and IPv6 work together, then we can create a very powerful infrastructure actually. Even security, people always talk about the security aspect of AI, ML, and even blockchain. Actually, IPv6 makes it very, very secure and also reliable, and especially these E2E. And these are the layers, and the functions of those layers are shown. And this, if you put all these together, actually, that is what. So, blockchain combination with AI, ML, Internet of Things, and IPv6 is anticipated to create new business models and opportunity. Actually, the interconnection of these, all these technology, the interconnection of that is leading to what is called Web3. We are talking about Web3. So, what exactly is Web3 can come from here actually. And this I skip actually. This is a new technology which we don't have time actually, and it can really do wonders actually. But it will come after IPv6 and blockchain have worked together. So we will not spend much time on that. Immediately I will come into this Web3, and that my main concept, what I wanted to bring to the table. So this is what is Web3 actually. Since morning we are listening about Web3. 2-3 speakers actually mentioned about Web2, and they were also given to understand that Web2 is what the combination of blockchain and Web1. That is not the case actually. We are already in Web2. Web2 is basically read, write, video, all these there. But all the content created by the user in Web2 actually is not owned by the user. It is owned by the technology companies actually, which are controlling in that sense or managing in the Web2. And that is the problem of the conventional web or Web2. In the Web3, what happens is actually, in Web3 we call it read, write, because Web1 was only read, Web2 was read and write, and but Web3 is read, write, own. And that is the advantage of blockchain. They are bringing decentralization. So in the Web3, everything is decentralized, and it becomes very, very autonomous, very, very democratic, real time. Yeah, and it is basically creating what I have named physical public good actually. So that is what is Web3. And now I have to go to my last slide actually, and that is the message I wanted to bring here. How to move DPI to EPG. EPG is physical public good. What is the meaning of physical? That I have explained. The layer 1 and layer 2 together are the physical. The physical layer and the digital layer. So that is what. So that we already have here, and we can make use of smart contract and blockchain there to make it more efficient and more cooperative and clear. But what is this physical public good? Physical public good is public good. Public good means it should be available open access, available fairly to everyone to access, and at the minimal cost or almost free. Is it doable actually? We can, if we use all these concepts actually, we can create an internet along with blockchain which will be available to everyone. That means internet for all at free of cost. So that is what is the potential of the combination of all these technologies. It is doable, but it is easier said than done, of course. A lot of work is required from the government side, from the civil society side, from the industry side, and from the regulatory body side. All of them, if they work together, we can really create a digital public good which will give you not only the internet but also the blockchain as a service. Everything will come at your home or in your hands free of cost. So that is the potential of this concept paper. Thank you very much.
Sunil Kapadia to kindly come on stage and please felicitate our honorable keynote speaker. Sir, could you kindly come? One more time, ladies and gentlemen, for our super senior and super gorgeous speaker right here.
These words are to be used for ladies.
No,